Picture this: 8.9 billion pounds of onions harvested every single year across America. That's enough to fill 445,000 shipping containers stretching from New York to Los Angeles and back again. In California's sun-drenched valleys, where endless rows of emerald green tops wave beneath azure skies, something extraordinary happens each harvest season. Here on Process Nest, we reveal how advanced robotics meet century-old farming wisdom as thousands of acres transform from living fields into precisely organized operations within mere weeks. If you love discovering how things are made, hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing processes. From underground bulbs that make us cry to perfectly packaged products on your kitchen counter, let's explore the fascinating technology behind America's onion empire. Beneath California's fertile soil lies a hidden empire. 5 months ago, specialized planting machines dropped individual clove sets into perfectly spaced rows, each positioned exactly 4 inches apart and 2 inches deep. As winter rains soaked the fields, those tiny sets sent roots downward while green shoots pushed upward toward sunlight. Throughout spring, the real transformation happens below the surface. While visible green tops grow 18 to 24 inches tall, each plant channels energy downward, wrapping layer after layer of crisp white tissue around itself. The bulbs expand steadily, reaching softball size by early summer. Farmers monitor this growth obsessively, checking soil moisture with electronic sensors, adjusting irrigation systems to deliver exactly the right amount of water at precisely the right times. By late July, the telltale signs appear. Green tops begin yellowing, then collapsing onto the soil surface. Inside each onion, natural sugars concentrate to maximum sweetness, while moisture content drops to optimal storage levels. The papery outer skin dries to a golden brown sheen, forming a protective barrier against bacteria. After 150 days of patient cultivation, the fields are ready for harvest. On a cloudless August morning, massive tractors rumble across the vast onion fields. Each machine pulls a revolutionary harvester worth $350,000, equipped with GPS guidance systems accurate to within 2 inches. These technological marvels transform what once required hundreds of manual laborers into an orchestrated mechanical ballet. The harvester's undercutting blade drops precisely 6 inches below the soil surface, its razor-sharp edge treated with tungsten carbide. As the machine crawls forward at exactly 2.3 miles per hour, the blade slices cleanly through root systems, severing each plant's connection to the earth. This precision matters because torn roots leave holes where bacteria can enter and cause rot during storage. Immediately behind the blade, specialized lifting tines rise from the soil like mechanical fingers. These spring-loaded arms, arranged in a V formation, gently cradle each loosened onion and guide it upward onto a primary conveyor system. The tines flex slightly under pressure, preventing bruising that would compromise quality. As onions ride the conveyor upward, they pass beneath high-velocity air knives that blast away 90% of loose soil. These directed air streams, powered by a 75-horsepower blower, create a turbulent zone where dirt particles separate from onion surfaces. The air pressure is calibrated perfectly because too little fails to clean adequately, while too much can damage the protective outer layers. Following the air cleaning, onions encounter the brush system. 48 rotating brushes made from food-grade nylon bristles spin at 180 RPM, gently polishing each bulb as it passes. The brushes remove remaining soil particles while simultaneously burnishing the outer skin to a slight sheen, strengthening the papery layers. The cleaned onions then travel onto a secondary conveyor equipped with optical sensors. These high-resolution cameras, operating at 60 frames per second, scan every onion from multiple angles. Advanced algorithms instantly identify bulbs that are undersized, oversized, split, or damaged. Pneumatic actuators fire precisely, ejecting rejected onions within 0.2 seconds of detection. This automated quality control processes 45 onions per second with 98% accuracy. Approved onions continue into enormous bulk bins towed alongside the harvester. Each bin holds 2,000 pounds and features ventilated walls that allow air circulation, preventing heat buildup that could trigger premature sprouting. This single harvester, operated by just 2 people, processes 8 tons of onions per hour. Across California's onion belt, 200 such machines harvest simultaneously during peak season, collectively lifting 12.8 million pounds from the earth every single day. In Washington state, farmers employ a different strategy called windrowing. This 2-stage method produces onions with superior storage characteristics. A modified harvester undercuts roots and lifts bulbs, but instead of immediate collection, deposits onions in long, organized rows directly on the field surface. These windrows lie exposed to sun and wind for 7 to 10 days. During this field curing period, solar heat and moving air continue drying the outer layers, creating a papery skin 3 to 4 layers thick. This natural wrapping becomes a formidable barrier against moisture loss and pathogen invasion. The neck area seals completely shut, eliminating the primary entry point for bacteria. Properly cured onions can store for 8 months without refrigeration, compared to just 3 months for immediately processed onions. After curing completes, specialized pickup harvesters roll through the fields. These machines use gentle lifting belts that scoop onions from windrows without scraping or dropping them. The entire pickup operation processes 10 acres per hour, gathering 400,000 pounds of perfectly cured onions ready for long-term storage. At dawn, a convoy of trucks arrives at Golden Valley Processing, California's largest onion facility. Each vehicle carries 50,000 pounds of freshly harvested onions. The trucks reverse into receiving bays where hydraulic lift gates raise, tilting cargo beds to 45-degree angles. Onions cascade into massive receiving hoppers, each capable of holding 25 tons. From the hoppers, conveyor belts carry onions upward at 300 feet per minute. They first pass through the scalping station, riding across vibrating screens with progressively smaller openings. These oscillating platforms shake violently at 60 hertz, causing loose dirt, small stones, and debris to fall through while onions continue forward. Powerful vacuum systems immediately collect the separated material, preventing dust contamination. Next comes the air washing stage. Onions enter a tunnel where 40 industrial fans create a cyclonic wind pattern. Air velocities reach 60 miles per hour, blasting away remaining dust and loose outer skin layers. This dry cleaning method is crucial because it removes contaminants without introducing moisture that could promote mold growth during storage. Cleaned onions then flow into climate-controlled storage warehouses maintained at precisely 34 degrees Fahrenheit with 65% humidity. These conditions suspend the onion's metabolism, preventing sprouting while minimizing water loss. The bulbs will rest here from 2 days to 6 months, depending on market demand. When orders arrive for fresh whole onions, forklifts retrieve bins and transport them to the processing line. Onions tumble onto a sizing conveyor equipped with mechanical rollers spaced at increasing intervals. Small onions fall through early gaps, medium through larger openings, and large onions ride to the end. This purely mechanical system processes 20,000 onions per hour without electronic sensors. Following polishing, onions encounter the optical inspection system. Ultra-high-resolution cameras capture 360-degree images of each onion as it passes through the scanning zone. The imaging system detects defects smaller than 1/8 inch, including bruises, soft spots, and beginning signs of decay. Perfect onions proceed to automated bagging stations. Mechanical gates open and close with split-second timing, releasing exactly 3 pounds, 5 pounds, or 10 pounds into pre-positioned mesh bags. Automated clipping machines seal the bag tops while simultaneously attaching labels containing variety information and barcodes for inventory tracking. Finally, robotic palletizers stack the bagged onions into precise configurations on wooden pallets. Each pallet holds 1,200 pounds arranged in a stable pattern that prevents crushing during transport. Stretch wrapping machines encircle the loaded pallets with clear plastic film. These finished pallets move directly into refrigerated shipping trailers maintained at 40 degrees Fahrenheit. For food service customers, onions take a more intensive processing path. These bulbs first enter the topping and tailing station, where circular blades spinning at 3,000 RPM slice off both the root end and the dried top in a single swift motion. The ultra-sharp stainless steel blades, honed to a 15-degree angle, create clean cuts without crushing the tissue. Now exposed, the naked onions move through an intensive washing station. High-pressure water sprays hit them from 360 degrees, using filtered water chilled to 38 degrees Fahrenheit. The cold temperature maintains firmness, while the pressure removes any remaining skin fragments. Onions then pass through an air knife drying system that blasts away surface water within 3 seconds. Cut onions immediately fall onto a final inspection conveyor where workers remove any pieces with brown edges or off colors. Automated weighing equipment portions cut onions into food service packages ranging from 5 pounds to 40 pounds. Nitrogen flushing removes oxygen from the bags before sealing, extending refrigerated shelf life to 14 days without preservatives. The entire processing facility operates with remarkable efficiency. From receiving dock to finished product, onions complete their transformation in just 22 minutes. During peak season, Golden Valley processes 400 tons of onions daily, transforming raw agricultural products into convenient food ingredients that reach restaurants. From California's sun-soaked fields to sophisticated processing facilities, from century-old farming wisdom to cutting-edge robotics, America's onion industry exemplifies modern agriculture at its finest. The 8.9 billion pounds harvested annually represent not just impressive numbers, but the culmination of human ingenuity, technological innovation, and unwavering dedication to feeding a nation. If you enjoyed discovering the incredible journey behind your everyday onions, smash that like button, subscribe to Process Nest for more fascinating manufacturing and agriculture insights, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss our next amazing process exploration. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.